close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them? In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Easy, 63, pass. Hey, Silver. Hey, 73.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Big-time play for Philly. An even 40 yards. Hurts again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. On 1st down, it's Murray. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. On 1st down, Murray. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Go with their fullback trying to get it. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Elliott, good on the extra point. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. 10-6 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Open man, downfield, it's the tight end Gronkowski. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the left side, caught by Gronk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. Hurts will try it again. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. High throw, but it's reeled in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes...
Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
First down throw for Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They put Adams in motion. 2nd down, Murray. He is in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Now Murray on 1st down. A throw on the run is complete. And the Chiefs are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chiefs 20, Eagles 12.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this down to the 47. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. 3rd and 6. Now Murray.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. on first down. It's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or a win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Again, Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Second and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A first down throw for Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A short pass taken in by Gronk. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And He's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Here's first down. Hurts again. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Great.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. To the air again, Hurts. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a first down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing.
Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. On 2nd down, Hurts. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Great, set. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
Play action. It's Murray. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Second down, Murray. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. Now Murray. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up, and now he loses the football. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Bro, no fucking way. Did you do that on purpose?
On the final play. So it's a win for the visiting team.
Bro, no fucking way, bro. What?